Might want to change your diet a bit.
If you're trying to cut down on meat or carbs, today's recipe could be just what the doctor ordered. It's spaghetti without the pasta. Let's go in the kitchen with Chef Brad Scott.
Hi, Chef Brad Scott from the Kitchens at Scott Community College. And you know I don't do enough vegetarian dishes, but I saw this one and I thought this is perfect. We're going to use squash instead of our pasta for our dish. So let's get started. I've got a really nice spaghetti squash cut in half that I'm going to bake after I clean it for about 40 minutes. I'm going to add a little water to my pan. I'm going to put it into a 350-degree oven for, like I said, about 40 minutes. Let's make our sauce. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of corn oil to my saute pan. I'm going to dice some asparagus, about 1-inch pieces. Add it right to my dish. A little sizzle there. I've got some pre-cut carrots, onions, and celery going right to the pan. About a cup. I've got some purple onion, or Bermuda onion as well, for a little color. And I've got some beautiful oyster mushrooms that I'm going to cut up. I cut them about quarter size right into the pan. I'm going to use a wooden spoon because I'm using Teflon. You don't want to use metal in your Teflon. So we're going to let this cook about 2 to 3 minutes so everything gets soft. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of Sicilian spice, which is basically oregano, basil, some pepper, and some garlic, and a nice stir. Some beautiful smells here. When your vegetables are soft, we're going to add about a cup of red wine and 2 cups of diced tomato with the juice. Once we get it all incorporated, we're going to turn this down to a medium and look for that lazy bubble. You know, about 20 minutes so we get some evaporation of some of the liquid. Let's check our squash. Oh, that's perfect. This is a great dish. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a fork and we're just going to scrape the insides of our squash, and it looks just like spaghetti with no carbs. I would say 1/2 squash per person since it is an entree. Let's add our sauce. About a cup per person. Make sure you get some mushrooms in there, a little juice. I like to top this with a little parm and serve it with some garlic rounds and some fruit. And we've got a spaghetti squash with a sauteed vegetable